Good evening. Tonight, first at 5, it's a case that tugged at our hearts, the murder of 11-year-old Kahealani Indreginal. And tonight, a jury says a man she knew is guilty of manslaughter. News 8's Darren Pye was in the courtroom when the verdict came down. He joins us live now from the courthouse with a story. Darren?
Well, Jody, after going through its deliberations, the jury in this case decided that Christopher Aki was responsible for the death of Kahealani Indreginal, but it wasn't murder.
We, the jury in this case, find the defendant guilty of the included offense of manslaughter based on reckless conduct.
Christopher Aki listened silently as his fate was decided, but his attorney spoke for him.
We're gratified Chris was acquitted of the murder charge. However, a young man has been convicted of a crime he did not commit.
Aki now faces up to 20 years in prison on the manslaughter charge. It could have been life behind bars if the jury convicted him of murdering 11-year-old Kahealani Indreginal.
I think he got lucky because nobody saw him up there doing what he did. And on top of that, because the body had been abandoned, it was difficult to get the best forensic evidence from it.
Two of Indreginal's aunts watched in confusion as the jury returned its verdict.
Manslaughter to us meant that he was only be convicted because he didn't render aid. We thought it was a no-brainer, you know, but we understand that the jury did what they had to do and they had to go by the law.
This may not be the end of legal proceedings in this case, as Aki's defense team says it will appeal this verdict.
Aki maintains the girl's uncle, Dennis Kakatian, killed her.
The sole focus on Chris pretty much botched any attempt that they might have to prosecute the real killer.
The only evidence linking Dennis Kakatian, the uncle, to this case came from Christopher Aki. There's no credible evidence that he had anything to do with this case.
Sentencing for Aki has been scheduled for July 12th at 9:30 a.m. Now, his attorneys say because he's only 21 years old and has no prior felony convictions, he could qualify as a youthful offender, in which case he might have a greatly reduced sentence, possibly as low as a maximum of 7 years. Reporting live from Circuit Court, Darren Pye, News 8.